All right, and the last scenario that you guys will see for this lesson to solve for slope is when you are given a graph. So far you learned how to solve for the slope given 2 points, given a table, and now we have a graph. Again, you can use actually the same method to solve for slope that you used from 2 points and from the table. So we can still use the formula, the slope formula. And the first thing you'll do, just like the other ones, is you'll label the points that you're given. It doesn't matter which one you label x1, y1, x2, y2, but I'll just do the top one over here as x1, y1, x2, y2. And if you guys switch them around, you'll notice that you still get the same answer. So after you label just like the other ones, you guys will plug it into the formula. So hopefully we're used to this by now from the practice problems. M equals y2 minus y1, y2 minus y1, 0 minus 2. And on the bottom, we need x2 minus x1. So x2 is negative 1, minus x1 is negative 5. Simplify. 0 minus 2 gives us negative 2. Negative 1, this will become a plus sign because a negative times negative is a positive. Keep going. I'll get negative 2 over negative 1 plus 5 is 4. I can simplify that. I see that I can divide both the top and the bottom by 2. So my final answer for my slope is negative 1 over 2. Okay, that's actually one method. The other way that you can do it is by using rise over run. Okay, and you can actually start at either point and you'll get the same answer as you do when you use the slope formula. So for example, if I wanted to start at this point right here, let me use a different color. If I started at this point right here, I would rise first. So rise would be either going up or down, and then run is either going to the right or to the left. So from this point, I see that I need to go up to the other point. So I go up 1, 2. Okay, this is going up 2. That's a positive then. And then I need to go to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4, but since I went to the left, that's negative. And then remember, it's always the change in y over the change in x. So if I did rise over run, my answer would be positive 2 because I went up 2 over negative 4 because I went to the left 4. And if I simplify that, it'd be the same thing as my other answer, which is 1 over negative 2. Negative 1 over 2 is the same thing as 1 over negative 2. So either way, whichever method works. If you prefer the formula, that can't go steer you wrong, as long as you get your signs right and everything, and then rise over run works as well. Let's try one more. Okay, so here's another graph. You'll see that this one doesn't have points labeled for you, so you will have to label it yourself. So if I label this point, that should be 4 comma negative 2, and this one should be 0 comma negative 5. Okay, and again, you can use the slope formula or you can use rise over run. For the purpose of this video, I'll just do both again. So label points, I'll just do this one, x1, y1, x2, y2. Once it's labeled, go ahead and use the formula. M equals y2 minus y1. My y2 is negative 2. My y2 is negative 5. And then minus my y1, which is negative 2. And then x2 is 0 minus my x1, which is 4. Simplify. Negative times a negative is a positive. 0 minus 4 gives me negative 4. Negative 5 plus 2 gives me negative 3 all over negative 4. Negative divided by a negative, that gives me a positive. So here's my final answer. And then let me just show you the rise over run as well, just in case. So let's start off at this point. Again, you can start off at either one. Okay, to get from this point to the next one, I see that I have to go up. So my rise over run, rise, I went up 3, so that's positive. My run, I'm going to the right 1, 2, 3, 4. Since I'm going to the right, that is positive. So positive 3 over positive 4. And my answers are the same. That's it.